working on your live stream. Your live stream will start shortly. Where's the rest of these? I'll get them. Got a whole bunch of them. Hopefully they're all the same size. Medium. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How you guys doing? Thank you for joining us. I'm sitting here looking over this way.
Oh, we already have 4 waiting. Hi.
Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome, Jacob, Alexis, Jennifer. Thank you guys for passing by to this live stream haul. We went to the bins a couple days ago. Was it yesterday?
The day before.
Wednesday. We went to the bins on Wednesday. Grabbed about 60 pounds of items, and we're gonna share a few of those items here today and look them up. Look them up on eBay.
Okay.
See what they're selling for. So we'll wait for a few people to come in, then I'll grab a few items and we'll talk about them as we look them up. This is the Women Within. I wasn't going to grab it what you said it sells. It sells.
I'm Andrea, by the way, in case people probably haven't heard of me, but I'm Junior's husband. Elo's husband. Wife, whatever. So what I'd love to know is what everyone sells. Are you doing hard goods? Are you doing clothes? Are you doing shoes? I'd love to know what you're into and what platforms you're using. Is it just eBay? Are you using Poshmark or Mercari?
We have to get our Mercari listings up. We only have a few.
Yeah, we haven't really dabbled in Mercari that much. Are you looking for more of the same?
Hold on, I'm just looking for that Robert Graham thing.
Oh, I don't remember where that is.
It's right here, it's right here. The whole
Okay.
lot's right here. The whole lot's right here. I wanted to talk about it for a second.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about, since we're mostly a clothes channel, American Eagle. Khaki pants. Even though it's American Eagle khaki pants, for some reason, those things sell consistently. Alright, so we're going to go into the dashboard real quick and start looking up some comps. I have had very minimal success on Mercari. I have lists perfectly to cross post. I'm paying $30 a month for it, and I haven't used it.
Well,
we used it a little bit. I've cross post 2 items to Mercari, and we used it to cross post to Poshmark. Like, you could do like 50 items in an hour. It's that fast. It's fast. But I haven't gotten much success on Poshmark. Poshmark is slow.
I checked. We have like 300 items that are actually available for sale on Poshmark.
Hello, Everyday Hustling. Everyday Hustling's from Pittsburgh.
Oh, cool.
They're the ones that's doing the meetup April 18th. It's April 18th.
Yeah.
It's on a Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to that. Thank you for passing by. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks. So, Alexis says she does hard goods. I'm curious, Alexis, do you do electronics at all?
Most people in the community, from what I have noticed, do hard goods.
But are they electronics? That's what I'm
Oh,
always
that's a
wondering.
good question.
Because we've dabbled in electronics before, and it's been like hit or miss. Sometimes it's busted, and it's a lot of work to make sure it's actually like.
I mean,
up
I
and
picked
running
up
and,
a hard good. I picked up this.
You know, there's nothing really missing from that, so
This is easy.
you couldn't fit that on your head.
I will.
His head's really big. It's not gonna fit.
Yeah.
You found that at the bins.
I found it at the bins. I'm not sure what it goes. I think I could get. Well, I mean, it's scratched a little bit. I mean, it got little dings on it, but I'm not completely a hater of hard goods. It's just that we don't have the processes.
We don't have the experience, the know-how. We don't have the room because it's like they're all odd shapes. So
We just don't have the processes to process hard goods like that. Like, where's the other one? Where's the
what are you looking for?
club?
I have it over here.
Like, we also picked up a golf club.
He found that in the whole bag, and he just decided that was worth it, but everything else was junk.
Yeah, this is a putter. This right here goes for about $30. You know what? I'll look this up. Let's go into the dashboard and I'll look this up real quick. I'll let you guys see what I see. I don't have my eBay set up. There it goes. I opened up the chat.
Alexis doesn't really do electronics. She does stuff that she's owned before and she knows it works. Yeah. I found shot glasses, Hard Rock Cafe shot glasses. I was like, I know Hard Rock Cafe T-shirts, so I was like, oh, maybe the shot glasses are worth something, and they were like 50 cents each, and there was a whole set of them. Like, I might as well check them out online. They ended up being a decent buy. I mean, I've sold like 4 out of the 15 of them that I found.
It's good. It was good. It was a good buy lot. For what was it, 50 cents a piece?
50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
And
it was
good. Easy to ship. They're small, so we were like, yeah, it makes sense to store them and do that. And a little bit of jewelry too, like costume jewelry, but
so I have. So right now we have no idea how we're gonna ship this out if it sells.
Don't break your laptop. It's like way too
I have
close.
no idea how I'm gonna ship it out, but somebody recently got 32 for it, free shipping. I will not offer free shipping, but this is what I picked up, and it comes with the nice little sleeve, so that might be a little perk.
Alexis is asking, you use OBS?
Oh, this right here that we're using is Streamlab.
Okay.
Streamlab, I linked it up with my YouTube account, and I'm just streaming from there, so I could go back and forth between screens and do all this fancy stuff that you could do with Streamlab. Yeah, I should get about $35 for this, which is not too bad. We spent a total for the 60 pounds that we picked up. I think it was like 67 pounds. Mm-hmm. We spent $96, and I should get at least.
Jacob and Dana are back.
Jacob. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Thank you for passing by again. So I should get at least $30 out of the $90 that we spent on this golf club right here. So there you have it.
By the pound, that's so worth it. Huh?
The reason. Okay, here's another thing. Talk about this for a second. It's like currently in my business model, I'm actually gonna make a video about it, about my business model, just so I don't know, people could understand, or maybe I could understand it a little bit better, like what I'm doing. As of right now, as a reseller, I'm really cheap.
Everyone's cheap.
No, I'm
Nobody
really
wants
cheap.
To spend up front.
I'm really
that
cheap.
May not sell for that much.
I'm really cheap. Plus, I sell clothes, and I'm kind of realistic with the clothes I sell. Like, clothes is hit and miss. It just takes a while to sell for the most part. And so with that being said, I'm not gonna pay $6 for a pair of jeans when I know I could go to the bins and there's jeans all over the place. People don't pick up jeans at the bins.
They don't.
Not at the bins we go to. They just don't pick up jeans. It's not the high cost item. But I know jeans, I'll list it for, let's say, I can list it for $25. I could, with best offer. Usually I'll get an offer for like $15. They pay shipping, which is $7. Now we're at $21, $22. I make about $14 profit on a pair of jeans, give and take. So
and those are consistent. They sell
and I also go
the
to Salvation Army and Goodwill. Well, Salvation Army only on Wednesdays, tag sale, and I'll pay, let's say, $2.50 for a polo shirt, right? Especially if it's one of the bigger size XL, regular dress shirt, polo shirt. I consistently will sell that for $20 plus shipping. So that's $27 on a polo shirt. Now I'm making about what, $19 profit on something that I paid $2 for. Plus we live off the money.
Pittsburgh's here too.
Hey Pittsburgh, appreciate you passing by.
Here.
I'm looking at
the
chat.
We keep looking at the laptop down here. I'm sorry.
The chat is over here. The camera's over there. Because right here, I'm in my...
You need to have a smiley face so we remember who to look at.
I'm in the dashboard.
I need a smiley face because I don't know where to look either. I'm not used to this.
Pittsburgh and Everyday Hustling is the one that's running the
it's Mrs.
hangout.
Elo, or you can just call me Andrea.
Yeah, Mrs. Elo. I guess I'm Mr. Elo. Yeah, so we live off the money. Like, the money that we put into eBay, it has to come out that same month and we have to pay bills. So... when I lived in Boston, every now and then I'll go to Savers and I could spend like $600-700 on shoes.
He did a tour for shoes through all the Savers in the area, so like regional, like he went around. It took him the whole day.
Take it all
and he
day.
would spend like $200 at a time.
No, I was
on
spending like
shoes.
$600-700 and come home with
I'm
like.
talking about a day. Like in a day, you'd spend like $200, and the next
No,
day
I
you'd
was
spend
spending like $600-700
Okay.
on shoes. The Saver shoes are not cheap.
No, they're not. But you get them on sale.
Yeah,
so.
but we don't have shoes like that where I live in Johnstown. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And
oh, I forgot to tell you this. I went to Salvation today without him. Just it wasn't even like part of the plan. That's why I was running a little late.
okay, there you go. That's the
They
reason.
had I was looking for something for you, but I ended up seeing a whole shelf of like 8 Western leather. Well, some of them were leather. Cowboy boots. Some of them had the little metal detail on the tip. Some of them had the tool. Some of them had the two-tone colors. And Salvation's selling them for $20
Each.
Wow. They're Aria. I don't even know if Ariat's that big. If it was Fry, I would have probably grabbed them and like checked. But most of them were Aria. I was like, but they were so nice. It was like a candy store. I was like, I just want these boots. But they're $20 for a pair of boots, and you're not sure if they're gonna go for like 30 or more. I'm not gonna spend it. We gotta go cheap.
Here's a little thing. Right here, we picked up these Robert. What is it called? Is it Robert Mason? No, Robert Morris.
Colonials.
Robert
I don't
Morris.
Know, is that
it's
liquor?
a university. It's a university.
Oh, it is a university.
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I picked it up. But the reason, I was gonna pick these up normally, I wasn't. But when you have the Under Armour
right there
on it like
nice
this,
embroidered.
Nice embroidered Under Armour, and these are easy to list, right? They're easy to list because I have maybe like 7 of them. They were all in the bins, all next to each other.
Right here again.
And I have different colors. I might lot them. I might lot these. Like I said, these are not big money makers at all. But these should consistently sell for probably 12 to 15 plus $7
You already checked
shipping.
the comps?
Well, I'm looking at the comps right now.
Okay.
Like, that's the price. This one has free shipping. I'm not doing free shipping. And it might as well still sell.
Is it showing it on the thing? Because right here
Yeah,
it's
it's
us.
like, no, it's
No,
like
I'm talking about your screen and this screen. Like
Oh.
what you're searching, it's not doing the double screen right now, that's what I'm asking.
Oh.
I don't think they can see what you're searching. That's what my point was. See, we're just here.
Oh.
He's looking at his computer talking about comps, but he doesn't have it set up. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's just us right now. They can't see everything. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sitting here was talking about the golf club, and they're like they couldn't see the golf club.
And they couldn't see the screen. That's why I was trying to let you know. So.
That's funny.
Oh well.
Well, they'll be able to see it.
Now
It's
we'll
coming
know.
up. But anyways, yeah, these I should get, but like I said, $12 for them, especially with the summertime coming. This is like real good for people that like to go golfing.
Their quality. It's just that it's a niche. It's just one school.
If they didn't have the logo,
that's tough.
just the Under Armour itself, it would sell for about that price, 15 or whatnot. But with the
All right,
logo,
you fixed it now. I can see it.
yeah, with the logo, somebody that went to this university would like to represent on the golf course will pick this up. It's an easy list. So.
Oh, did you show them the scarf too?
Yeah, it comes with a scarf. The scarf's over there. You know.
Comes with a scarf.
A little scarf. I might
really
just throw that in. You know.
Look at that. It's
a little
nice.
Scarf. So.
It's got the actual thing on it. It's pretty cool.
So yeah, that's a little simple Robert Morris University. Even this one's nice too.
Oh, that's the first one you found, and you're like, you know what? Let me keep going and look.
Blue denim.
He found the denim shirt. That's what he found.
The denim shirt, but I mean, club colors. I mean, this is not any brand anybody knows, but at the end of the day, it is a denim shirt.
Do you want me to look at anything?
Let me
else
get
now?
the Columbia.
Columbia, this thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you were talking about how the bins leather jackets aren't always worth it, but this was definitely one of those that was worth it. We mentioned this yesterday.
All right, right
last
here.
time we chatted.
I don't know if this is leather. We talked about this in our
It feels
first
like suede.
introductory stream.
It's nice and soft. It's not like regular leather.
Yeah, you could do.
Here's your reminder.
It's gonna remind me to drink water.
He doesn't drink water.
I'm trying to get healthy. So I have my Alexa reminding me every hour on the hour
To drink water.
to drink water.
What was the info tag on this thing? Oh, here we go. We can tell me.
Let's find out if it's leather. Show it off first.
Go ahead. It's leather. 100% leather shell.
There it goes.
Yeah. 100% leather.
So this is nice.
Columbia brand. Leather jacket. There's not much wrong with it at all.
There's actually nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. It's just real soft. That's what I love about it. It's super
And
soft.
it's a 2XL.
Yeah, big guy. Big guy
Nice
jacket.
Columbia jacket. This is really nice.
It is. What do you think you're going to get for this? Have you checked it before?
I'll check it right
He's
now.
going to comp that now.
I'll put brown leather jacket, but it's not gonna come up.
Columbia?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I think I narrowed. There it goes right here.
Why
Well,
is
this
it
is well,
15? Oh,
somebody's.
it's a bid. It's a bid. That's why.
See, I don't like
Don't
bids.
auction stuff that
See, you
know
have
will go.
a bid right here for
that's
15.
no good.
Then you have this one for 95.
Yeah, that's no
Granted,
good.
I'm sure they're very different. You know, but they
That
look,
one's double XL, the one you're pointing at, though.
Yeah.
So that's the same size, at least.
it's not the same though.
I would do 100 and then start marking it down a little, honestly.
I think 100's steep.
No. Think about this. This is like a lifelong, like, this isn't something you just wear one season. This is like was it one of those
Yeah, and it's not super
long-standing,
heavy. Yeah,
fashionable
it's not
jackets? They don't die out with one trend. You know what I mean?
But
So, it's
but
a staple.
regardless, the numbers between 50 and 100 for
Yeah.
that style, because you
That's
could
what
put
I'm saying.
rustic leather, because I think that's what it's closer
Yeah.
to. I think it's closer to
It's
a
like a
rustic
suede.
leather. Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say around 100 and then drop it down a little with the sale and see what you get. But I would say it's probably going to go for like, I don't know, something like $75. Oh, you didn't mention the Carhartt. Where did you get that Carhartt? I forgot.
Where is the Carhartt? I'll go get
I
it.
don't know where it is, but
It's downstairs.
I can get it for you.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll be back real soon.
Where did you find it, though?
At the bins.
Oh, so he found a nice heavy-duty Carhartt jacket at the bins. Another heavy coat like this. And I photographed it. I listed it yesterday. I only listed 3 things yesterday. I was not really in the mood to list. And overnight, that thing sold. Like, didn't even get the sale price. Didn't make a best offer. They just took it at, I think I sold it at like $75. Plus the shipping ended up being like $100. That was such a good deal. I had no idea it was going to go that fast. I know Carhartt coats are, looked for, but never expected it to be that high. So, I agree with you, Jacob, about the chambray shirts. Doesn't even have to be denim. It could just be like the burgundy or the green. They just love those button-up shirts.
It's the style. That's
Yeah,
one of
the
those things that
fashion.
just falls into a style.
Mm-hmm.
This was listed yesterday. It's heavy duty
Yeah, I was just describing it to him a little bit.
Carhartt.
And I already told him how it sold. Like overnight, $75.
$75 plus shipping. So somebody paid $100 for this.
Yeah.
After shipping. I don't know what they sell for in the store new.
I don't even know.
But this is heavy duty with the hood. Carhartt
With the nice
logo in the
logo.
back.
Yeah.
Man, this thing's heavy.
And this the best part is this doesn't have any oil stains. Like
No.
we've seen these before, and they're ripped up and they got stains because somebody's been working on cars.
Mhm.
That's usually what it's for. Is people who work outdoors on like automotive. So they're usually like really beat up when we find them. But this one didn't have any stains on it. It just had a little bit of this wear on the cuffs,
Yeah,
and I
it's like
mentioned
this-
it.
It's like
They didn't
distress.
care. I took photos. I told them about the wear. They didn't care. They still bought it and paid $100 total.
So so we got the Columbia.
Yep.
We looked at the Columbia. Columbia's nice. So from the Columbia and the golf course, I said golf course.
Golf club.
The golf club, we're at about $80, and the helmet. So 3 items.
Yeah.
Out of the probably 60 items that we picked up, will get us our money back.
Yeah.
And that's why I like going to the business. Let me get that motorcycle jacket.
The one you were talking about before.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jacob has his Carhartt shirts too. Carhartt, anything we've noticed kind of just
Carhartt,
goes.
anything.
It's pretty popular brand.
only one thing about the Carhartt pants, depending on the size, it won't fit in a padded envelope.
Oh, and they
So,
get kind of pricey on
it could
shipping.
get kind of pricey on shipping if it's going to California, depending on where you live.
Mm-hmm.
This is the motorcycle jacket. I said jacket. It's not a jacket. I mean, it is a jacket. Oh, got the name this time.
Anthem. It's got those pads in it. It's nice and hard.
Yeah, this thing has pads
to
all
keep
over.
them from
Show
getting
it off
injured.
real quick.
Yeah.
So we picked up this also at the Benz motorcycle. It's called Anthem 2 Icon Anthem 2. So we're gonna look it up. This is actually metal.
Yeah.
This is fancy.
This is like flexible plastic, but it's like kind of like what a helmet would have in
Yeah.
it.
The only problem with this is that it's small.
Yeah, it's for a little dude.
I mean, it is for a little person. But let me bring it up so I could look it up real quick. I'm just curious.
Anthem 2 mesh riding jacket.
I think I should come up if I just put Anthem.
You gotta get rid of everything else.
Yeah, I'll do that. There it goes. This is it.
Yeah, that's
This
basically
is
the
it.
same one.
It's the dot 30. It
What?
says right here.
Oh,
Well,
that's brand new.
So new, it goes for 100. Yeah, it's up there because this is the metal tag
So
right
we
here.
could probably get like 80 to 75.
It's in good shape. Somebody's selling it for 88.
That's what I'm saying. In the 80s.
This one messed up. One bid.
One
But look at
bid.
the shipping.
Wow, they did.
They
high
overcharged
shipping.
on the shipping.
It's heavy though. So
Well,
it's
no,
gonna be
that was
expensive,
part
so-
of the reason why they did the
What is
bid.
this?
They were
It's
like, well, if
5
somebody,
pounds.
yeah, the
It's like a
reason why they
5-pound
did it,
jacket.
the reason why they only received one bid is because the shipping was so high. So somebody still paid like $90 for it.
Yeah.
So that's why he did it that way.
Mhm.
It's a tactic. You could say it's a tactic.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we should get probably, I don't know, 70. It all depends. Probably get more in the summer, but should get 70 to 100 for it.
Mhm.
If the right person looks at it. 70 to 100. So there you go.
Okay. We're moving on.
Go ahead.
All right. So I found this. I get excited every time I see this little bitty piece of metal. You see this right here?
She
This
likes
little
free
free
people
people?
stuff.
Yeah, I love it. They do like a lot of boho stuff. It's my style, but I don't buy free people. It's just I like selling free people. So I found this at the bins. Really nice boho, like open back. You see the thing right here?
Mhm.
It's got a teeny bit of damage, like right here, but that's about it. Otherwise, this is a really nice top that I'm gonna list. I don't
Thing
know how
about
much it's
tops
gonna
like this that's really good is that they're very light.
be. Yeah,
So this is
costs less at the
probably
bins.
under a pound.
yeah.
So probably got this for about 80 cents, give or take.
Mhm. Yeah, really pretty.
80 cents for that top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pick up female stuff that much. I just don't have the eye for it. You know, when you tend to pick up certain items, your eye tends to just be drawn to one type of item, and you kind of just dismiss everything else, which is kind of a bad thing. I need to diversify my bond.
I do too. Like I don't go for the sports stuff. I know you like that. I don't
Well,
care
my
for
eyes,
it.
when I see the color, I could just tell what
Yeah.
it is automatically.
So he's more into the men's clothing. I'm more into the women's clothing. But we do kind of cross over. Like if he sees something that might be worth me checking out, he'll show it to me. If I see a jersey and I have no clue, I'll show it to him. We kind of work off of each other.
I think, like I said, it's more of a knowledge issue. If I knew
Yeah.
more about the female clothing, I'll pick this up. That's nice.
This is Hollister. So we just recently started shopping for Hollister. We weren't looking at it. So last time we did a stream, we looked at the comps of Hollister, Aeropostale, American Eagle, and Abercrombie just to see like listed versus sold.
Mm-hmm.
And Hollister's up there. There's a lot, but they actually go pretty quick. So this is a men's button-up shirt. It's really nice for the spring. So and it's a light item, so it's a great deal at the bins.
And like
I
you
was
said,
very
it's
happy
not
with it.
like I said. This is not gonna be a high cost
No,
item, but it will sell, especially being a 2XL, actually XL.
and that's a men's.
This is a good peanut butter and jelly right here. This is what they call bread and butter. This is really nice. I like this.
I don't know if this is men's. I want to say it is, but it's so dainty with the embroidery on it.
What is that?
It's a Hollister again. Look at
This
that.
is a Hollister?
Yeah, it's a Hollister. It says small,
It's small. It's not.
but it's Hollister.
It's
So is
big,
it
though.
men's?
So small. Nah, it's not men's.
What do you guys think? You guys think this is men's? I don't know. Men's, they do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a striped blue shirt, button-up shirt. It doesn't have a cut. Look at the waist. Does it have a cut?
The sleeves. What is it?
The sleeves are a little short. And then it has that slice in the side. So maybe it is ladies.
It's women's, yeah.
It's a women's.
It's supposed to be kind of baggy, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's different.
It's
so
real
I grabbed
nice.
it.
Let
I
me
like
get
the
that
color.
the vest.
This one.
What's that? Lands in?
I can't remember.
No, Talbot.
You grabbed this one, so I'm not sure.
It's nice. I mean, it's nice for people that's gonna go running. It's got pockets. This is just a regular Talbot. Is it Goose? Is it Goose?
You gotta check the tag.
Nah.
Not
If
Goose.
it was Goose, it would have been a lot more. This is just regular polyester filling.
Yeah.
Filling.
But puffer is in style, so if you ever see a puffer and you're not sure, check the tag for the filling materials to see if it's down. If it's down, you can get something decent for it.
Just the fact that this is a puffer, and
But
like
the
they
fashion
said, it's
is
fairly trendy.
It's
And it's
very nice.
long.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
It's a long one, so I don't usually see things like that. It's a long vest.
What size is it?
It's
Medium?
small.
Small. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they looks kind of big because people have clothes under it, but this is pretty nice right here. Nice little puffer, puffer jacket.
Yeah.
Puffer vest. So the haul is actually not that bad. Let me see that LL Bean windbreaker. For some reason, LL Bean doesn't matter what it is. People love these type of windbreakers.
Yeah. What's all that?
Oh, and it's vintage.
Oh, it is?
Old school logo.
Okay. What was it for?
So
Jacob's saying something about the buttons. Men have buttons on the left when you look at it. Women's on the right.
that's interesting.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
Is that
that.
a thing? I had no idea. But we think it's a women's. So that's a vintage.
It's just a standard windbreaker.
Windbreaker, but those are in style too.
Is it windbreaker or jacket? A raincoat?
Windbreaker. It's not really a raincoat.
It's
Raincoats have a lining usually, and they have like a different kind of. This feels like it wouldn't necessarily keep you completely dry after a while. It got
but
really
this
soaked.
is a vintage. Wow, this is actually nicer than I thought when I picked it up.
It's
Oh, it's
clean.
got the zipper on the inside right
It's
here.
clean too. Did you check for money?
No,
You always check for money. I love it.
this is nice. This right here, being at once again, is very light. Probably paid under. This is under a pound. Paid under because our pound
So
per
like
pound is $1.
cents maybe.
Probably 75 cents. I
75
should
for
get
this?
like $30 for this. LB raincoat.
Good deal. So we spent like 2 hours at the bins.
Yeah, it wasn't
and we
that
got
much.
we got one cart full of clothes, like
Yeah.
all the way to the top, packed down, one cart full of clothes. He got the helmet. He got the golf club. You got some other things. We got a couple of shoes, like 3 shoes. Did you bring those in?
Yeah, we got some shoes.
You got some
We got some
shoes?
Nike shoes. Oh, we got
I
some
found
dance goes.
I found the dance co's. So if you don't know dance co's, these are comfort shoes for like people who are on their feet, and they're very popular and very
You
expensive.
see?
So these
Look
are
at
leather.
This. Look at this. Once again.
What?
I just looked up the LL Bean raincoat, rain jacket.
Is that right there? Or, I don't know.
It's not. It's green. I'm gonna add green. But the prices, for some reason,
Don't forget the L dot because it
No, I'm just gonna
messes
leave it
up
at
the
that.
search too.
There's 2 different types of shirt. Something like this. It's a pullover. But anyways, they were higher a second ago.
Okay.
But anyway, like I said, I should get about $30 for it.
Hopefully.
$30. Not too shabby McDaddy, not too Tracy McGrady.
Yeah. Here.
Also got some Kobe's.
Oh, I found those. I didn't even know what I had. I grabbed. I'm like, oh, they're Nike and they're bright. Let me show him. And he's like, oh, they're Kobe's. It's like, I have no clue. I don't know.
They're in good
I don't
shape.
know men's shoes.
They're in good shape, Kobe's, but kids don't pay, so I usually don't
Kids
pick.
don't pay.
Kids don't pay.
We have very small inventory of kids' clothes.
Yeah, 'cause
Only like high-end brands that we think might sell because the parents want them. But other than that,
I think
we don't
parents. I think parents rather pay for themselves than to pay for the kids. I just think they have a certain cap. You know, because kids are gonna beat this clothes up depending on what it is.
And they're only gonna wear it for a short time, maybe
Yeah.
a year.
So this
maybe
is
a year.
this is size 5.
So what's
youth,
the point?
but it's in good shape. I'm only expecting maybe $20 for this. I don't know which kind of Kobe's these are. From 2016. They're nice. They're at least in good shape, so I could clean these up really nice. Nice little Kobe's. But like I said, they don't pay for kids, so.
Is anybody in there
Sorry, I didn't find a device named Basement Kids.
What?
Alexa's listening.
She's listening. What was I gonna say? She just distracted me. Oh, I was gonna ask, like, is anybody else in here selling shoes? And if you are, what brands are you doing?
I love to sell shoes. Problem I'm having with shoes lately is the process to clean them when I'm doing my batch
It's a lot of work.
listings. Like, for me to prep 20, 30 shoes within a day is a grind, my guy. But we picked up these Nike skateboarding shoes.
Nice preppy shoes.
Stefan Janowski? I'm going to look it up. Just when it has names like that, the collaboration with whoever this person is, sometimes make these sought off item. So I'm gonna look these up real quick. They're in good condition. I need to find a better way to clean the white parts. My whites are not coming out as clean as
Don't
they
they
could
have
be.
that white thing, like polish you put over it to kind of like?
But isn't that cheating? That's like
you
painting.
scrub it down, but then you get wear and it's not stained. So
Depending.
you kind of like whitewashing it again to give it back its color.
But these are in very good shape. I'm gonna look these up right now. We're gonna see what we find. So Nike, good thing about Nike,
if you
all
had
you
to
gotta
guess,
do
what do
is
you think?
If I have to
if you had to
guess?
guess before you check, what do you think?
35.
You say 35?
35.
I
35.
think you're
is,
right.
35
yeah,
is
that
fair.
number.
35 is fair. For the condition that they're in, and if they're worth anything, I'll say 35 is fair.
Jacob watched my video on how to photograph. My only regret with that video, Jacob, is that I didn't tell you how to set your camera. I was like, just photograph in these like different positions is basically what it was about, but I didn't get a chance to like say, hey, this is how you set up your camera. So I feel bad. I got to do a sepeate video on that, how to set it up.
Since he mentioned it, I will.
'Cause lighting is key on the camera. Like you can't just let it.
I will
up whatever.
mention. Wow, there's nothing. It is right here. I didn't put. Let me put Nike.
Yeah, Nike. Nope, Nike.
It came up, but now I got computer parts coming up. Let me speak on that real quick. The reason why we got this camera, this is the Sony RX100. When you go into the settings, you could set your actual number. Instead of like the white balance, which is being just general, white balance, gray, this and that, you could actually put your light temperature. So if you know your light bulb's temperature, our light bulb is 5600. So when we put that number in, the color is perfect.
Yeah, it matches.
It's absolutely perfect.
That's the
That's
hardest
the
thing.
only reason why I bought this camera. It's an expensive camera. This is the Mark III. I got this for like $400, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. The Mark III is cheaper now, but they're already up to like Mark 7 on these cameras.
That's the best camera. I
yeah,
love
that's
it.
the camera I use. That's the camera I use to record my vlogs also.
Oh, thank you, JB. He said it made sense. And Poshmark only allows 8, which I know, so I have to keep my photos down, and it just the basics, like what do you have to show. Thank you, Dana. Yeah. So camera setting, like lighting, is huge.
The main
It's
thing
huge.
is the lighting.
It's the color accuracy. Some people like you'll try to describe something that's like a mix between brown and green, and you're like, I don't know, and I have to take a photo that's just right, and it's tough sometimes. You got to get that white balance. You got to either brighten it up or darken it to get it accurate. It's tough to say.
I'm still looking for these shoes. It came. One of them, only one came up.
Can I see it?
Only one came up.
This is a basketball player?
No, it's a skateboarder.
Oh, it's a skateboarder.
Oh, it's probably not even a skateboarder. It's just a guy that collaborated with Nike.
So it could be a designer?
Could be a designer. Could be
Stefan Janowski.
Janowski. That's what I put. But it's coming. Yeah, it's
That's
coming.
right
Up,
there.
it's coming up around the same price.
Stefan, there we go.
These are new
That's
though.
new. So
Around
60,
30.
Around 30. Yeah.
30,
maybe.
35.
Maybe a little less than that.
So that's not too shabby. That's good. I just gotta clean them up though.
Jacob's using his phone, which I is a great tool. I mean, we were using phones before.
Yeah.
His house lamp, you use what's on hand, and a poster board. I've heard plenty of professionals using poster board. Don't feel bad about that.
When I first started back in 2016, I was taking photos in the kitchen.
On a wooden table.
The kitchen floor, because it had the white laminate. A light. It's not. It was white. It was a lighter
Beige.
color
It was beige.
laminate. And I was taking photos in the kitchen floor. So, yeah, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Let me show them this one.
Which one is that?
This
Nautica?
is sleepwear. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
we pick up
So-
sleepwear.
So sometimes in the bins we find newer tags, not a whole lot, and some things I will not touch if I see it. But if it's newer tags, I may take a second look. So here's one of those things. This is sleepwear. This is someone's pajama bottoms.
You could sell sleepwear, but you can't sell boxers. I love
Yeah,
that.
no underwear. They don't let you sell underwear on eBay.
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
Unless it's new.
Oh, obviously, if it's
Unless it's new.
no, they won't let you sell pre-owned underwear. But this is Nautica, brand new with tag. It says 23 on the tag. Nautica's not bad. I mean, it's a plus size. So it's a big guy under shorts.
You know what
sleepwear
this
thing.
texture is called? I know you
Yes, seersucker.
Seersucker.
I learned that a while ago.
Seersucker.
Seersucker,
Yeah.
not shearsucker.
Yeah. This is nice. Even though it says $23 on it, I probably could get more for it. I always find that kind of fascinating how sometimes they'll pay more than retail. That's because this is not around anymore. And this is big. So somebody XL.
Yeah, XL. So you could wear these technically if you
I
wanted
could.
to, but
I
I'm
could wear
not
these.
giving them to you because it's got a tag on it.
Don't get high on your own supply. Number 5. I sell everything. Unless, like this, I had this up for sale. This is when I first started
I like this.
picking. This is when I first started picking.
It's his Cosby sweater.
When I first started. Yeah, I picked it up because it looked kind of Cosby-ish. This is Method, so it's not a real brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this up for about 2 years. It never sold. So I brought the price down to $5, and I kept getting offers for $4. I'm like, you know what? I might as well keep it. I'm gonna keep it. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. I only wear them after, like, if it doesn't sell and if I need clothes. But this is really nice right here.
Yeah, Simply Dana was talking about how she's trying to get green brown pants and stuff to come through, and it's really tough. She's asking, are they frozen too, though? I'm not sure what that means.
Frozen?
So, are they frozen? I don't know.
Oh, are we frozen? Are we
Oh.
jittering?
I don't know. We could be. Sorry if
we-
we're buggy. We didn't realize.
If we're buggy, I'm gonna try to fix that. I think we might be buggy. I think that's what is happening.
Yeah, Jacob saying it was same problem. Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're dropping frames. So, yeah. Anything else?
Oh, another thing. I usually don't touch Old Navy that much because they're so affordable. I
Yeah.
mean, why would I list that? But this one was really nice. So these really nice print, really colorful, great for the summer, lightweight, cheap to buy at the bins. I think this is just a girl's. It says Pixie Old Navy shorts, but it's like a really nice print. I love it. It's like a oceanfront painting. So
Like I wouldn't
just grab it.
recommend paying like $2 or $3
Oh,
for Old Navy.
no, never.
What we do is strictly like a bins model. Like it works at the bins because
Yeah.
we're getting stuff so cheap. Like I said,
So this could have
3
been like
items.
50 cents.
yeah, 3 items
And I
that we
can sell it
picked
for
up
12.
at the bins. 3 items will pay for the whole lot that we got, and everything else is profit, which is how we kind of run our business, and which is why I'm actually changing my goal. I know I had it on my YouTube channel that my goal was for 80K thousand. I'm actually gonna change that to 3,000 listings, because that's more. That will make me more consistent.
Frozen again? I don't know. Are we?
You
I
can
guess
type.
No, we're fine. Our screen, it looks okay. I don't know if it's just something else going on. But
Yeah.
oh, you backed out.
No, I backed out. I went right here.
Okay.
So we'll fix that. Just got to plug into that cord,
Oh, okay.
because we're working off of Wi-Fi and we're all the way up here, so that's why it's kind of buggy.
Yeah.
We're dropping frames.
Does anybody else have goals out there for what they want to list? Like, what's your ideal, like,
Yeah,
in your
simply-
head, what's your biggest listing number you would have that would make you, like, sell regularly?
I think
do you think?
I think a listing goal is very doable.
Oh, yeah, because you can do it by day, you can do it by week, you can do it by month. It's easy to track. That's what I
Yeah.
love about it. Did you tell him about your calendar?
Well, I'll show that in a video.
He has a calendar up on our ceiling
Yeah.
for each month, and he writes in how many things were listed that
Listing
day.
per day.
Even if it's 0, he'll write a 0 in.
I already listed 10 today. Actually, 11 today. So today's going to be probably like a 20 listing day. We only have hats left. I don't know if you listed everything that else that you have.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
it's kind of
I
jittery.
didn't.
I'm seeing it. It froze when you talk about the goals he mentioned.
That
Yeah,
stinks.
well, I'll say it again. The goals that we're trying to do, instead of doing 80K, that's at the end of the year, I'm trying to reach 3,000 listings. Right now I'm at 1,500. We're at 1,500, probably close to 1,600.
And how much of that is shoes? Like 300 is shoes.
It's not that much shoes. I need
It's
to
like
get
300 shoes.
Yeah, 300 shoes.
The rest of that's clothes.
Yeah.
Like jeans, shirts, coats, anything you think of. In the past, when I was working full time with him before, I was working as a teacher.
Yeah.
But then I stayed home and I was working with him full time. We got to a point that we were at like 2,600 and it was crazy. Like we were selling like 10 a day or 15 a day. It would depend on the day.
There was one month
Mondays
we sold
were insane. We get like 40 items to ship out after a weekend.
There was
sales.
one month we sold about 330 items.
But that was because you were doing shoes. You had, like, when you were talking about that Savers tour you did, the
It was
shoes,
around that time.
he built our inventory of shoes up to 500. That's a huge number of
It's a
shoes.
huge number.
He spent a lot of money, but we got all of it back for the most part.
Mhm.
It was a good deal.
I mean, shoes will really help you to get your profit margin and your sales price up, your average sales price up. It'll get it up, but only if you are from an area that has shoes. I know people talk a lot about get your average sales price up. Easier said than done. I know some people that live in Texas. There's a person, actually, it's actually bona fide hustler. He lives in Texas. But in his surrounding area, in like a 30-minute radius, he probably has 20, 30 thrift stores. 20, 30 thrift stores nearby. We have, what, like 4? We only have like 4.
You keep saying that. We have a ton of stores.
Oh, that's because you're counting
I'm talking about all
St.
the
Vincent.
Goodwills, all the St. Vincent's, all the Salvation
that's
Armies.
Not high. That's not
and
high.
we got the bins. We got more than one bins. If we really wanted to, we could go to more than one bins.
But
We
that's
just
an
don't.
hour and a half away.
But they're really close to each other, aren't they? They're like
But
20 minutes
that's
from
an
each
hour
other.
and a half away.
But you could still do both bins if you really wanted to.
Yes,
To make a day
yes.
of it. Instead
But it's
of,
not-
we do like a half a day at the bins. We don't spend the whole day.
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
just
get home
not
for
the same
kids,
if you
but-
had, in a 30-minute radius, that many stores.
Okay.
It's just different.
I think you're not appreciating what you have, but that's
Oh,
okay.
I appreciate it because we could have nothing. We could
You
live
could have nothing.
We could live in Maine and just really have it spread out. So I'll take what I get. Like I said, at the end of the day, I could always go to Pittsburgh and have a lot more stores.
Yeah. All right. Another random item.
Random item.
What is this called again?
Misfit.
Misfit. I wouldn't touch this, but he's like, no, take it. It's this graphic. I don't even know, what do you call this? It's a little odd, right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you're gonna get for this? I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, but it's not gonna be much. But it's Misfit.
I
So-
swear this might actually glow in the dark too.
I'm
I
sure it
haven't
glows in
tried.
the dark. I'm sure it glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark. I tried it out. It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool looking. I just didn't think it was worth anything. It's a large for women, I guess. So, actually, that looks like a large for a kid. Now that I look at it, that's a large kids.
Yeah.
You just made a mistake. We don't like to pick up kid stuff.
Kids don't pay.
Kids don't pay, and he picked up a kid's. We thought it was like a women's medium or something. Oh well.
Oh well. Oh well. You're not gonna win it all.
Yeah.
I mean, because when you go to the bins, it's mostly a fast dash, and if you're too tired to go through every item at the end of the day, you just take it. And sometimes it gets buried. This is nice.
I found this.
A little simple, but it's nice.
It's really thick. Just Do It Nike shorts found at the bins. Big pockets, front and back.
Nice big logo.
I guess these are coming back. The sweatpants,
Yeah.
the sweat shorts.
Yeah.
We were researching like what's fashionable for 2019, 2020.
Fashion
And
trends.
this is coming back, I guess. So
Mhm.
90s style. The athletic wear, the sweatpants material is coming back. So we're like, okay, we'll grab it. We'll see what happens with this. Hopefully, some people will grab that.
Nike sweatshirts should do pretty well. That's the big pony that we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
We showed
so
this a couple of days. Well, we talked about it.
Ralph Lauren dress. It's a shirt dress. You see how long it goes? Whoop, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the giant embroidered
Wrong side.
Wrong side. Sorry.
Big pony.
Big pony on there. Nice and white. And it's just got a tiny bit of dirt on the back that I'm going to have to clean off.
We
And
got
wash
some
it.
cleaner to try to test
So
out
I
some
have
cleaners.
stain remover and stuff like that. It's
Mhm.
not a big deal. But that'll go for decent money. This one I was unsure of. Sometimes I grab things and I check with him like, hey, do you think this will go? This is Liz Claiborne Golf. It's got the mesh lining. It's a golf jacket.
It's nice.
It's nice bright red.
It will sell. It will sell. It could take a while. It could take all the way till the summer. But like somebody in March will probably buy this right here. So it's nothing special. Just a little Liz Claiborne.
Yeah.
I
don't usually grab Liz
It's
Claiborne.
Liz Claiborne and it's
I
golf.
really don't.
So that
That's cool. Not familiar with that brand, but it looks like it would sell. Misfits is a punk band.
Yeah.
Should flip good. That's welcome. That flat. I can't read what that says.
The
Flat Earth guy. Flat Earth guy. Good name.
welcome. Thank you for passing by. We're still a very, 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 very small. Are we even a channel at around 50 subs?
No.
I don't think so.
We're like a zygote of
Yeah.
a channel. It's the first part of a channel.
But hey, you gotta start somewhere, right?
You want to show me a hat? We got on hats now. We started selling hats because we got one big pile of hats. What we found at the bins one day. We just like fought for them and grabbed a whole bunch.
Yeah, hold this real quick.
All right. So what is this one? Cali.
It's just It's a California team.
California Bears.
It's actually California University. That's what it is.
California University. He's going. I think he's going to get the bin. Is that what you
Well,
want?
we have a hat bin now.
Yeah, we ended up finding like 70 hats, no joke, in one pile at the bins. They rolled out the car. Everyone was there starting to grab stuff. And the two of us were right next to each other. And we just started mad dash grabbing every hat we could, even though we didn't know what they were. Some of them we could tell were vintage, like old school, different sports teams. And he's like, no, we're taking them all. And so we just grabbed everything we could find. And we started listing them, and they've been going really quick. And they range in price from like $10 to like $20 to $30.
Look at that Clydesdale.
Clydesdale Budweiser. That's classic right there.
That's classic. But let me drop some knowledge.
I'll hold the bin. You can.
So you can say, I went to Elo's room and we learned something about a hat. This right here is the hat that kind of got us started.
Yes, I
on
almost
hats.
left this behind. I was like, oh, that looks different. It's cute.
Okay.
Let me look at it. And then I see the fancy logo on the inside. I'm like, okay. So we look it up and we're like, oh, this is actually worth, was it like $80?
This is the hat that got us started. Like we wasn't picking up hats that I'm like, you know what? We have to start looking at hats every now and then. This is right here. Yeah, you could play around with this.
Yeah.
It's Ellen
Kaminsky. Helen Kaminsky.
I'm gonna bring it up real quick.
It's got like a little emblem thingy on there, right? So I found out this is a fancy person's hat and it's expensive.
It's very fancy.
And almost left it behind because it looks like any other
generic
hat you could get at Target or Walmart. And it's like, they spend more on this. So yeah, definitely worth grabbing. So now we've learned hats. We like hats now because they're so
hats,
easy.
And they're easy.
They're very easy.
So yeah, like I said, this hat is like $100 or $200 hat if you go to the website. But resell, depending on the shape of the size, I guess it could get real big. This lag is way too behind.
It's fine.
I'll fix it. There's a way to fix all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this hat, the one I have mine listed for like 80.
Yeah.
But some people sell it. The new ones sell for like 100. But some people sell theirs. In bids. Like I said, if you bid anything, bruh, you're gonna lose for the most part. Anything else, don't bid.
I don't know. Is there
Just-
anything? Has anyone here made like auction something that was worth auctioning? Because I don't know. I don't know what scenario is a good scenario to
I
auction
don't.
something. So if anybody out there knows, let us know because we have no clue. We don't auction stuff because I'm always worried I'm gonna get a low bid
Yeah.
and it's just gonna sit and be a waste of money.
So these Ellen hats, they go for a pretty penny. So I'm a fan of hats. I'm a fan of these Ellen hats, and yeah, now I got this hat bin that I want to fill up because it's
Mostly men's hats though.
well,
Right. We don't have a ton of lady hats. Is my point. We haven't learned all the lady hat things. We got lucky with that one, and then we just did the baseball caps. Like I love this. Look at this. This is cute. Look at that. On the back, that's a nice hat. I
nice
love
little
it.
Tabasco.
What a nice Tabasco hat. Pretty cool. We found a Reese's peanut butter hat too. Okay, so Dana auctioned off a rare limited number messenger bag once. Okay, so something that's super rare.
Yeah, it
you
has
might
to
be
be
able to
rare.
get. You might be able to get some bites.
It has to be rare, and you gotta have like people ready to fight for it or something like that.
Something
But I
they're
mean,
waiting for.
Yeah, but I think everyday one-off items, clothes like this, is not the best thing to
Yeah.
auction off.
You want to show them the hoodie or the dress?
Whichever one.
Okay.
I'll look at the hoodie.
Okay. So we found this 2 days ago as well.
I love the color.
Look at that nice color.
It's got that nice coral.
Yeah, I love it.
Australia Down Under.
Nice kangaroo on there.
It's nice.
Mhm.
Is it from Australia?
I
It
don't
is
know.
actually from Australia. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Hawksley, Australia. Designed in Australia. So it's really cool.
Okay, so how do you ship your hats?
Oh, box.
We put them in a small box.
Little eBay box. Because then you guarantee it won't get crushed or damaged.
Yeah.
That's
It'll
about it.
still come in
wrap
under-
it in clear plastic bag,
Yeah.
tape, and then in the box. You don't even stuff it. I just make sure it's in the box so it doesn't get crushed.
It'll still come in under a pound if the box is small enough, but depending on the hat, I don't want it to be crushed.
No, you don't.
I think
This-
that's one of the first thing they'll say.
maybe a mesh hat that
Yeah.
you know can collapse and it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can ship that in a regular bag. But other than that, the ones that have the hard brim, you really don't want the hard brim to get crushed by something else
Yeah.
when being shipped. So you want to make sure it's in a little box.
So
Okay, Jacob's saying auctions are good to get rid of crap you don't want anymore.
that's true.
Just to try to get your closet goods back. Yeah, you're right.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I've never really done auctions.
He uses it for collectibles, and he stopped doing that. You're right, Simply Dan. I use plastic every time. We don't leave stuff just floating in the box. We always bag everything, even before it
I think
gets
that's
shipped.
the size of the box that we have.
What is?
8 by 6 by
Yeah, I think so.
4. I think that's the size that we use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the same size we use. Yeah. All right, and then once in a while I grab dresses. I actually haven't looked this up. Can you help me look this one up? So
Yeah.
it's Fire Los Angeles. I think I've heard of this brand before. So this is a really long paisley see-through, another bohemian style dress.
Bohemian.
Nice V-neck.
Yeah, she
length.
likes dresses.
I
and
like dresses.
You do pretty well with the dresses.
Yeah,
They
and I can
sell.
tell this looks really good. It's good quality. I don't know if it's gonna go for much. It could just be like one of those cheap made dresses, but usually I can tell if it's really cheaply made. I'm like, I won't bother. But this one I just want to take a shot on. Sometimes it happens. I'm like, it's just a hunch. I just feel like
I'll look it
it
up
might
real
be
quick.
worth it. So I want you to put the keywords, Fire Los Angeles first, and then I'll tell you what else to put.
I'll tell you this though.
What?
You ain't get nothing for it.
Who knows?
Yeah, you get nothing
Okay.
for it. It's
Fire
it's
Los Angeles.
polyester. That's what I'm going with.
Because of material? Yeah, usually
going
material,
off
I
the
try to find
material.
cotton, but, every once in a while there's just something cut a little different that looks really nice and I like it.
I'm spelling it wrong. There it goes. I got it.
Get rid of that A. There you go.
There it goes. It's not spelling. It's not. You're not
Alright,
selling
there's
this. It's not gonna come up.
dress. Just put dress.
It's not coming up. Nobody's buying this.
49. Oh, they're like dollar bits. Oh, that's no good. Scroll down. Scroll.
Man.
I gotta see. New.
Oh man.
This is awful. I don't care. I'm still selling it for a respectable price.
Well, you like it is what it is.
I'm gonna sell it for. I'll list this at 17. It'll drop down to like 14. Someone will be happy. Okay, don't do that. You don't smell things from the bins. That's a big no-no. Oh my god.
I mean, like I said, you'll get 12 to 14.
All right, we only got a couple minutes left, so I got my last item on the thing. This is a nurse scrub, but it's a nice one, and we just started doing nurse scrubs as well, and getting them in batches and just listing them. So this one's a really nice color. We figured we might try it. It's a large, it's a larger size, so hopefully it'll go for something. But I'm really disappointed about my dress. So like
nice
the
dress.
one dress I grabbed, because it was other dresses like, nah, this isn't that good. Nah, this isn't good. It's dirty. It's this. I was like, nope. But oh well. Yeah, Dana hates auctions. You hate best offers. I like immediate payment. Everyone likes immediate payment.
Yeah, that's the only problem with best
But
offers.
the thing is,
the
people
immediate
like
payment.
to feel like they got a deal, and they're more likely to buy from you. So we do the thing where we raise it just a little bit, and then they come in with a slightly lower offer, and they feel like $1 million when we accept their offer. They're like, yeah, I saved money. I was like, you didn't really save money. We knew you were gonna do that. So we use best offer like a real business would, where you kind of like psychologically get people to buy when they didn't realize they were just paying it at the price you were expecting it to go for. So
Yeah.
we're fine with best offer as long as it's not ridiculous. Like we're not selling stuff for $5 when we listed it for 40. Like you're not getting a crazy deal like that.
Yeah, that's true. It's just the immediate payment part. It would be good if people paid immediately. You know what I find interesting is when somebody will send you an offer and you accept it right away and they never pay.
Oh, so Dana's saying it's always the boxes that we're talking about. They're too small. That's true for us. We use eBay tape. What we call Frankenstein. You'll make 2 boxes and leave them open, and you'll like invert them into each other.
That's why
we use that for like boots, so we don't have to pay for like big boxes or just for like one-offs. Like we
You
don't
got
have
it
a
right
ton
there.
of big things.
You
Yeah,
got it? Show it
it's
real
not
quick.
folded though.
Show it real quick.
So this is just the way it comes, but once it's folded, we use 2 of these, and like I said, we just kind of invert and then use eBay tape. eBay tape's strong. Like if you've never used it, use the coupon. It's strong stuff.
The reason why we buy these over like medium, I buy these over medium boxes because it's pretty versatile. Like you could put 2 of these, and this will fit any boot. Most of your boots will fit in this this side box. This box is the 10-8 x 6.
Yeah, same.
So
thing
it's a
she was
little
talking
smaller than the hat the flat earth guy was talking about. Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it.
Flat Earth was like, same here, pay up now.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta get some more boxes. My money came in.
Yeah, and we have a ton of hats to sell.
eBay store money.
We have a ton of hats, and we don't have enough boxes. I know that for sure. I was like counting the boxes, like, there's not so many boxes, and we're gonna be selling those hats, so we need to get more.
So yes, we're gonna be listing a lot of hats today. That's actually what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the day. Cause we ain't got nothing else. Tomorrow, maybe we'll do photos on Sunday. I don't know when we're gonna do our batch.
Batch.
My batch.
Batching tasks
my
is
batch-
huge
my
when
batch
you're
photos.
a big eBay seller. Like we have to, because you waste a lot of time going from one task to another. So
We
we
try
do
to be
all
big
photos on one day a week.
Yeah, we're trying to be big eBay
know.
sellers, but we have small money that comes
Yeah.
in. eBay sells, man. They want you to work every day, man. On
Yeah,
eBay.
we're pretty much done, Junior.
Yeah. All right, guys.
It's 1
Appreciate you guys passing by. It is 1 o'clock. What's
That's
that?
my phone. I have to pick up my kids in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's.
Appreciate you guys passing by. We will be doing this again. I don't know when, but you know the schedule will go out, and we'll have a more regular schedule. But we just had this haul from Wednesday, and we decided, hey, you know what? Let's do a live. So there you go. Appreciate you guys hanging out.
Thanks
Simply
for stopping
Dana,
by.
Jacob, the Flat Earth guy, Alexis passed by. Pittsburgh passed by.
Yeah, thanks.
Nate passed by. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. Alright, if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. But anyways, see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wrong.